Yeah, these things pretty handy.
Yeah, they are.
Not getting any wonders early, I think, really hurt me. Like, not getting any happiness wonders.
My first wonder was culture and science. No, it was culture and happiness.
And the other thing was, I think, spending a heap of actions to build up my mind and stuff. Like you guys had two, for the longest time, 2 workers on your mind, and I had all.
I know, I had 3 kept from the start. Yeah, they were level 2. Yeah. You were catching up at the end, but yeah.
I think just that little bit too little, too late. If you had have gotten the fast food service, or fast food restaurants a little bit earlier,
I was still so far behind.
You were, but you would have been far less behind.
I wanted to,
maximise it as much as possible.
but it was not going to happen.
Anything else that needs to go into there? Yes, these.
I think it's been rated one of the top board games.
Yeah, for a while. BGG seems to have it on fairly high on their ratings a lot, which is all user user rated. Yeah. Second edition is actually looking pretty good. They actually they balanced a lot of the cards actually.
Okay.
Looks really, really good, and new artwork and stuff like that, but I can wait. Well, this isn't actually my game, so it's friends. We swapped games for a bit.
Nice.
Or we could do Blood Bowl.
Amazing.
Whatever you guys
What do you
want.
reckon? Well, let's.
What's time?
It's 3:45. I'm going probably straight from here.
Yep.
Or straight from go to Dandenong,
Alright.
clean up, and so I've got a bit of time.
What time?
I'll probably got to leave by about 5 though, so I've got an hour actually, an hour and a bit.
An hour and a bit.
Yeah.
Imperial Settlers, if we play quick, can do it.
Yeah.
Will you guys play a game without me? So I don't want to be the
No.
the game killer.
No. Won't be a game killer.
This is 1 to 2 hours.
$45 to $90.
Yeah.
I think this is actually going to be a better bet, and it's actually easy. It's going to be a quick setup as well. That's the thing.
Yeah. Played it more recently.
Sorry.
We've played it more recently. We've played this pretty recently, yeah.
Oh yes.
We
This
got
game
a dice.
is-
Because who's going to be who? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. I'm going to be the Romans.
I'm gonna roll for me too.
You're going to be 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. We're going to be the Japanese. 3, 6. You're the Japanese.
Nice.
You're the Egyptians.
Egyptians.
Alright, so
Barbarians are sitting out.
they're the
There's
Egyptians.
the Japanese.
Let's,
Is this the Romans?
oh, Romans are red.
Cool.
After you shuffle those, you're going to give those ones a shuffle.
Yep. You ever been up to CanCon, Damien?
Yeah, once. It was okay.
Mm-hmm. Did you go up there to play anything specific, or just have a look around?
Yeah, War Machine.
Oh, yep.
Back in the day.
Where we put swords and shields together.
In the centre with coins.
So
All the cardboard tokens in the middle. Alright, and who's first? 2, 4, 6.
Not be me.
That's you.
I'm not good at this game. See if I remember what I'm doing.
Alright, so we've got blue, purple.
how many do we get? 2.
To start off. That's actually a really good question. There you go.
Glad you guys are rusty too.
Sorry?
I've only played this once, so
Yeah, I know.
trying to bring it back to you. What I want to do.
Well, actually,
But
Drew,
it's a bit rusty as well, so it's good.
Drew, you go first. I'll roll the 3. 1, 3, 4, 6.
Sounds good. Show me what to do, Drew.
Okay, so
It's that way.
So they're the ones in the middle.
Yep.
okay, at the beginning of the game, each player, beginning with the first player, draws 2 cards from the common deck and 2 cards from his own faction deck.
Cool.
2 for you, Drew.
Lookout phase, players acquire new
2 for
cards.
you.
Production phase.
We get 2.
Lookout.
Do we start with anything on our
Yeah, we do actually. We start.
base production?
Yeah, we start with the base production. 2, 3, 4. Sword. Shield.
What else is there? Food. Stone and wood, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, I don't have any of that. Alright. Sweet. Now the clan faction ones, they're the ones that can't be destroyed, yeah? So for me to be the
That's right. Yes.
Generally.
blue ones can be.
And gold is
Oh, that's the one. Yep.
generic.
Yes. Spend 2. Oh yeah, okay. So I can
Okay.
spend 2 to get one of them.
So
On the house means you have to burn something.
Yep.
Like burn a building to
Foundation. Yep.
at the start of my turn, I draw this.
We draw 1 card, do you? Start your turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Pass me that.
And then it's the
No, I can't even want it to be in the frame, mate.
oh yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry, I put it there as well. And then we have this phase. The 4 cards,
Ah, yep.
which that's where I was getting to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 plus the number of players.
Yeah,
And you go first.
I do get to go first.
And then we each pick one. The last one is discarded. Then I go first, and it's reverse.
Mm-hmm.
Round to a lookout phase.
Grab the mill.
Oh, yes, because you can raise stuff to get stuff. Of course you can. Might be able to build that. Now the last last one. Discard.
Discarded.
And then 4 more.
Sorry.
2, 3, 4.
And then I start.
Can you see them? Do you want
Yeah,
them?
yeah, that's alright.
Yeah,
I've got a really good idea of what I actually am after. Barracks.
Yeah, that's pretty good, that one.
Yep.
So that's grey and that's black, yes?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Sorry, Drew.
That's alright. Because I want that one.
That gets discarded.
Yep. And then Drew takes an action.
So you don't pick up a card at the start of your turn? Or you do?
You pick up one
Yeah.
from
You pick up one. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
One
So
from the
it-
faction deck.
so
So you should have 3 faction cards
and 4
and 4
common.
At
That's
the
how
start
many
of my
we've got?
turn, I'll pick up one.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
pick
No,
up. Well,
just now.
Just
Pick
now.
up now? Okay.
Yep. In the lookout phase, which is now.
Cool.
So now
Ah,
it's
okay.
now it moves on to the supply phase. Cards overview.
So
Production phase.
the guy takes one action. These are your actions, aren't they?
No. An action is just playing a card.
Okay.
These are actually all the resources.
Okay, they're resource. Cool.
Yep. So Drew just used his action down the bottom. Spend 2 people.
Yep.
To gain one of those. Maybe
Okay.
use multiple times in a single in a single round, and at the same time. So you can spend 4 in one action to get whatever.
How do you make a deal again?
Apples.
One apple?
1 apple to make a deal, and then it actually goes up underneath here and gets. You basically produce with it.
What's a foundation?
A foundation is a raised building.
Something face down over here. So someone's raised this building and then they build it there. Or
It
it's...
says spin and place it in your empire as a foundation.
Yeah, so it's just...
So you place it
placed.
like that?
It can be. Or if it's the... What's it called? Ruins.
Mm.
Yeah, just play it face up, it's fine. Because it can't be raised. And so it's just...
Well,
a,
it
it's
can
a
be raised.
foundation.
You just get nothing for it.
Yeah.
I have no idea how I'm going to.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn. Yep.
Oh, so you do one action and
One
it's
action.
the next
Part.
person.
Yep.
Of course you do. I'm waiting for Drew to do all these actions.
I have no idea how I'm going to do this. What about you?
Pretty sure I'm in the same boat.
So, do that.
Yep.
Do I get it now?
The production? Yep. So, and what is it? It's a feature. Yep. Yes, you do.
Cool.
So that actually sits in the middle
Ah, yes.
because it's a feature.
That's right. Feature, production, action. Alright. Cool. What a noob.
And just remember to differentiate the difference between your culture cards and generic cards. Done. Make a deal. Gold.
So I can just chuck it out, raise it for the production.
Yep, and just spend your raise token.
Ah, yes. Cost the token. Produce one of each. So productions I get straight away? Or not?
Yep. Good, Drew.
So this will produce one a turn?
Yep.
And a
So that's
feature
that. Yep.
and a feature will produce one a turn.
No.
No, the feature actually happens only once.
The building bonus only happens once. The feature is that it's a ruin. It's a
Thing to ruin.
It's a thing to build other buildings with.
Yep, cool.
It's a
Foundation.
Foundation.
The features actually tend to break the normal rules.
Yep.
That's basically what it is.
Sweet. So I can swap a gold for food? Pay.
It's pay it in replacement for.
Sweet.
Just give those
And it goes up until
Yep.
doink.
And you get that straight away as well.
Excellent.
I'm going to draw a card.
So you chucked in 2 pinks
Yep.
to get a card. Yeah.
I'm gonna raise this to get an apple and a star.
I'll be able to spend a pink guy and a card from my hand and choose a card from my hand to place in Empire as a foundation. Then I'll gain 1 stone instead of a wood.
So action. Spend ability to choose a card from hand, place it in Empire as a foundation, gain one stone instead of wood. Additionally, gain 1 point.
You normally gain a wood when you make something a foundation.
Nope.
I had never heard of spending a worker to make a foundation.
Oh no, this is a special card.
Yeah.
But I'm making a foundation. It says gain 1 stone instead of a wood.
Which instead of a wood means that. Does that mean that
You get a wood when you make a foundation or something.
Not as
you
far as
can make a foundation?
you can actually
I
make
didn't
it.
know.
Alright.
And then you've got to discard this.
Yeah. Seems
Action.
because I'm thinking about building something instead.
Actions. Action. Okay, so
Something else.
build a location. You gotta pay the building costs. Available actions is build a location, make a deal, raise, activate an action location, or spend 2 workers to get 1 resource or 1 card from the deck. I wonder if there's actually a special rule.
About making a foundation. Broke the game.
There's common. There's Egyptian.
Who invited this guy?
Century. No, it actually says its action is not treated as raising a location. It allows you to immediately place a card from your hand as a foundation in your empire. You also receive 1 stone instead of wood for turning a location into a foundation. Okay. When a location of a player is raised and turned into a foundation, its card is turned face down and the player receives 1 wood from the general supply.
Cool.
Didn't know that one.
I did not know that one either.
Yeah.
But if it's not raised, then
Yeah, so it doesn't actually receive the wood, but instead it receives the stone.
yeah. But I discarded 2 as foundations.
No, when the location of a player is raised and turned into a foundation. Right.
Is this a foundation?
It's using a foundation,
Okay.
but you're not actually raising a card to get that foundation. What this is actually saying is that
I can
this
take 1 from my hand.
and place it down as a foundation.
Mhm.
It doesn't get the wood because it's not a raise, but it does get a stone.
Mhm.
That's all it's saying.
Yeah.
It's when someone else raises or when you raise one of your own locations. So he decides to raise the ruins,
Yep.
Mhm.
like with an actual token.
Yep.
And he actually gets a wood for it.
So I've got to discard this, don't I, now?
Yes.
Or does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
No.
it's a foundation, so discarded.
Yep, sure.
Is raised and turned into a foundation, yeah.
Cool. Alright.
Do you mind if I have a look at that?
And that costs me 2 stone as well.
Cool. I will pick up a card. Yours. Drew.
Pass.
got a sword. What can I do with that?
It's a raise token.
I can raise other people's stuff. That costs 2, does it?
Yes, costs 2. You can raise one of your cards in hand and get the benefits from it.
But I'm going to lose everything except for gold armor.
Yep.
I think I am done.
Yeah.
Actually, I might spend that to do that. Gold instead of food. Here we go.
It's an action.
There you go. So I couldn't do what I did
Right.
because you need to have foundations to build these, not locations.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So-
locate.
So
Here.
you got to raise. Okay.
No.
So to build a faction location,
Mm-hmm.
which requires the foundation,
Yep.
a player may need to have another location already built in their empire. Many faction locations require the building to discard a built location, common or faction from their empire. This is in addition to other resource costs depicted on the faction location. Only after paying the cost can you place the card in the empire following the location placement marker. So under building costs. So yes, you can do that.
To build a common and it's
The only thing that's actually changed is that you get a wood whenever a building of yours gets raised. And it actually has to get raised.
so if I raise my own building, I
You
get
get-
1 wood.
Yep. Can we keep the game moving?
Yeah.
We
go.
good?
Oh,
It's your
I
turn.
pass.
You pass.
Yep, I'm done.
Make it produce gold. Oh, that was actually silly. Or was it? No, it wasn't. So I'm going to spend that. Make that. And bring this out. And I'm done.
Cool.
That's the end of turn.
Turn marker passes around.
Everything disappears.
Nice.
Four.
Draw 1.
Draw one faction.
And so you're now first player.
Can you see these, Damien?
Yeah, I'll just reach over.
guy's turn.
It's the one that I'm actually after.
Then one person to activate one of your other action houses. Discard goods spent to activate it.
Yeah, so
Ah, okay.
you would
So I can activate it twice. basically.
activate that. Yeah.
Cool. This one. Oh, it's my turn, isn't it?
Production first.
Sweet. Gonna raise this. Person and a wood. The shield. What do we do that again?
It protects. It basically just bumps up the raise number by 1.
When do you get to put it on stuff? That's an action.
It's not an action. It's
No,
at
you just-
any time during your turn, basically. Alright. 2 wood and the stone. Gives me the Lord's Field. Gives me 3 apples.
Done.
Draw a card.
I would choose this, produce 1 and 1, draw a card.
Sorry.
I will build the quarry.
Make a deal.
2 stones.
Go through.
Where is that? Draw 2.
So gold can be wood, food, or stone, yeah?
Yes.
Heaps of gold. And I'm getting this as well every turn, aren't I? At the start of the turn.
Yep.
Yep.
Ah. Which means I had an extra one.
I will spend one of them, choose a card from my hand, place it in my empire as a foundation, and gain a wood.
Is it a wood?
Instead, gain 1 stone instead of wood.
Yep.
And I get a victory point. foundation. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you.
So I can spend one sword and turn that into a foundation and gain one wood.
Gain 1 wood, and because you raised it, you also get the. Don't you also get the?
I don't think.
I think it's only. No, you can't. Yes, that's right. That's right.
Whereas
can't-
I spent 2 and raised that
And you
to
get
2.
2. Yep, that's right. Yes. There's a common card from the hand or common location. Raise tokens. Yep, no, that's right. But you have to spend, still have to spend the 2, I think. Doesn't seem right. No, you can't raise your own locations. That's what it is.
Well, how do you make it into a foundation?
You discard what you've actually got out. So the only time you actually use the raise tokens on yourself is from cards in hand.
Yep.
Otherwise, it will actually be used on other opponents' cards.
So I can raise that to make a foundation.
No.
No.
So and get a wood. So what? That's what I'm saying is
Yeah,
there's
how
some
does he make a
there's
foundation?
some way
He wants to
to
make
make a foundation
and get a wood.
And get a wood.
No. An opponent has to do that. You can't.
Okay, whatever.
You can't
I'm not
raise your
worried.
own locations. You can raise cards from your hand. And you can
Yeah.
raise opponents' cards.
He doesn't want to raise, he wants to make a foundation. Can I?
Because this says that there is a way to do it and get a wood. And I'm sure I saw in there that there was a way that you can get a foundation from a location somehow and gain wood.
Point it out to him.
That's what I
And
thought.
I'll gladly apologise and continue the way that it's supposed to be played, but
I just don't want to take up heaps of time.
Yeah, I thought you could. What this says?
Turning a location into a foundation. When a location of a player is raised and turned into a foundation, its card is turned face down and the player receives 1 wood from the general supply. And only when a player decides to build a faction location into
Cool. So you can't make. You can only have one when someone else raises your building. Okay.
that's
So-
not raise either. That's the thing.
Yes.
That's what it's clarifying.
Yeah.
So if I raise someone else's card, he gets 1 wood,
Yep.
Yep.
And you get whatever it is.
And you get the
which
raise.
we didn't play that before.
No.
No.
But anyway, okay. Okay. Oh, I was confused. Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 to raise this.
Yep. So you get a gold and a pink, and I get a wood.
Yep.
That goes. And that costs me 1 and 1.
I will pick up a card.
Spend a stone and a building to make that and get a gold from this.
I will spend a person and a gold to gain 3 victory.
Use that for 2 wood.
One person to get a raise token.
I'll make a deal to get a victory point.
And we skip me.
Oh, sorry, yes.
What does this one do?
Production produces this at the moment.
What does this one do?
Produces one apple or 1 food for each red building in my empire.
I will spend 1 sword to raise one enemy house. So what do I get? That would be
You get a person and a gold.
You went. Now it's back to Drew.
Yep.
Spend 3. Build that.
2 for a card. Now I've got a choice of common or...
Yep, or faction. Oh.
Can you build the same building twice? Even faction one? So I had another chariot builder or...
Yeah, I think so.
gold?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
That's how we've been playing it so far.
Yep.
You've had your turn, have you?
No, I've said whoops because I think I made a mistake, but I will. I will make another deal. Actually, it's not worth it. I said I've just made a mistake. I pass. Prefer to keep that. Oh, actually. Yep.
It's a person and a stone, isn't it?
Yes.
Pass.
I'm done.
I will spend 1. I will spend 1 to choose any of my production houses and gain the goods it provides, which is person and an apple. Actually, I'll make it so that I get 3 apples instead. You're done? Done. I'm not going to do anything else.
Draw a faction card.
Thanks.
Is it me? Or you?
Oh, sorry, it's me.
Bastard, that was a good card. I wish it was me. Alright, same card. bonus.
Building bonus this one, yes. And you get to choose one of those two demos.
Thanks.
Do I get my production?
Yep.
Yep.
And your make deals.
Yep.
As well.
So there's only 5 turns in this game, is there?
Yep. And I'm first, so ruins. Go Drew.
Oh, I got 2. I will raise this to get a person and a card.
I think. Spend 1 and a card from my hand. I get a stone. Oh, and a victory. Okay, cool. Where it goes, I suppose. Done.
Ruins. Production, 1 victory point for each samurai in your empire. I get 3. And yeah.
2 stone and a foundation to build that, which gets me gold.
2 stone, build that. Gives me 1 in and a gold.
Spend 1 to choose one of my deals and immediately build it as a house, ignoring the house and the building cost. It's a feature. Each time I make a deal, gain 1 victory point.
One, get 2.
Instead of wood. Should have one of these.
is the one down the bottom there.
This one?
Yep, it gives me a maple and a gold.
Maple and a stone.
Maple and a stone. That is... Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
And you get a wood.
Yep.
Me. I will chuck 2 out, pick up a card. Done.
Spend 2 wood. Get a big farmer.
What does that do? Spend 1 and 1, gain 2. What's this other one do?
It's production. Sorry, this should actually be in here. Production. 1 apple for each red in my empire. Maximum of 3.
I'm going to burn that.
You gonna kill it?
Yeah. So what do I get? She got a lot of red there.
You get 2 reds.
That's a lot of food.
And 2 victory points.
Did you go?
Yeah.
Sorry, you used 2 maples to get a wood.
So I can use gold instead of stone. So 2 of them. Get rid of that.
I'll get another victory point.
So you had your turn?
Yep.
So I'll build this 2 wood and a stone. I'll put my defense there. Oh, and I get a victory point and a gold.
Person and a victory. No, person and a gold. To gain 3.
I'll get another victory point.
I'll go 1 and 2 to get 3 victory points.
Do it again. And I'm out.
Done? Okay. Make a deal, draw a card, get a victory point.
I'm going to lose 2 apple and a sword. What a waste.
Pass.
Forgot about the building bonus. Damn. Oh well, too late. Pass. Oh, hang on, can I? Yes. No, I can't.
So it costs a sword to raise your own building.
Costs a sword to raise a card from your hand. You can't raise.
A card from your hand.
You can't
It
raise.
costs 2 swords to raise somebody else's building, doesn't it?
Yep.
Cool.
1, 2, 3. These ones.
There they go.
first.
Yes.
Um, yep.
These are all gone. Don't know.
That's a pretty good card to raise.
Yes. Look elsewhere.
Gonna make a deal. Yours?
I'm going to spend a wood.
Do you get that straight away when you make a deal? The
Yeah.
thing? Yep. No, but
Oh, the
normally,
good?
if I was to make a deal, do I get it straight away?
The good? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It's essentially production.
Immediately make that, which gives me 2 victory points. It's going to give me 1 victory point and 1 gold.
Spend one, draw a card. Done.
Sorry. No.
You drew a card, yeah?
No, but I drew a card from that,
Okay.
from the make a deal, which I didn't pick up before. Wood for a geisha house. And we're just gonna do that.
And 1.
Done.
Imperial Messenger.
Go on. Building bonus. I get it now?
Yep.
20. Cool. Done.
Spend an action to draw a card. Sorry, spend a work to draw a card.
Your strike. swords to raise that.
Yep.
I get 2 people and you get a wood.
Try and get a stone first of all. There it goes. This one. Spend a person to get a card from my hand. So gain a stone and a victory point. Cool. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Now I'll do this one. And a stone, which I have.
Draw a card.
I will spend a maple to gain a sword.
Spend a person to gain 2 of these and a victory.
Spend 3 swords to raise this. Do I want 2 of those? I want 2 of these. It's mine.
No, I just went.
Oh, you just went, sorry. I'll draw another card.
Two gold in the building. To draw 2 Roman cards. Keep 1. Shuffle the other one back in. And I'll gain 2 victory points.
What do these ones do?
What do I want to do?
This card.
Spend one worker and to choose one of your deals and immediately build it as a house, varying the house like the foundation and building cost.
Cool. So these can be spent as food as well, can't they?
Yep.
Okay.
Deal. Pass.
I will raise this one.
This one?
Yep. Action and a gold.
Let's get a victory point.
Do that again.
Another victory point.
So what does that one do?
I just spend food for victory points. That's it.
This one do?
Each time I make a deal, gain a victory point.
I'll get rid of 2 for a card. Stuff that's wasted.
I'll make a deal to produce a raise token.
Perfect. 2. So, produce 1 for each pink in your empire. Does that mean I get 2?
Yep. And I'll immediately raise that one. Get a wood though.
So, I will spend 2. Another card.
Draw a card. Go.
I think I am done.
spend the gold to make another heal. Just move that up. I've still lost horribly. Pretty sure I have. Actually, maybe, yes.
So, things that you can't keep die. Oh, that's pretty good.
This is the last turn, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's a tough choice. Go with the safe option. Go with the safe one.
Was I first player last time?
No.
Okay. Better produce. So one card to raise your own, one sword to raise your own card.
Yep, from hand. From hand.
Yep. So I can't have to read these.
So you can't raise any of these.
No, I don't want to. I can steal someone's building.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
well, not steal. I can use it.
Mhm.
Right. This one doing the wood.
This one, spend a wood to build one of these buildings without
Yep.
destroying one of your buildings.
I've got to use this card, doesn't it? So I could just use a production.
Mm-hmm.
I'd gain what?
Do you need to discard all the stuff that's on those cards?
Yes. It says here, action. Choose an enemy house and mark it with an Egypt token. For the rest of the round, the marked house is treated as your own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll just be basic and take one of them. So I got one of them and one of them, yes?
Mhm.
Cool. That'll make me happy. Should have used it last time, but I didn't. Good enough. Temple of Ra.
Cool.
I will raise that for 2 cards. Take 1 each.
You could have built it so that someone else could raise
I
it.
know. I don't have the wood to build it. I knew I would have spent resources to build it. I would have got 2 cards and you would have raised it.
Straight away.
So,
Pink card, victory points. 1 and a gold.
Hmm. So I'll spend 1 wood to build that. Press the stone. You get 2 victory points. No, won't do that. I'll produce this. And get 2 victory points.
I'll raise this 2 wood.
Person. Actually, I cannot. I'll raise this.
This one?
Yep. So that's the deal.
Yep. I'm going to raise your village to get 2 people.
One of them. Yes. Get 1 for each grey. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, I used a maple to get a gold.
There's 2 of them. That makes 1 of them. And 1 of them.
Go, Drew.
I use a gold and the ruins to build a Roman bank, which gives me a gold and 3 victory points.
Another gold.
food. 1, 2, 3 victory points.
Take a victory.
Get another gold.
So that's that. I've got 2 people. Gold and wood. Hold the gold mine.
Get a victory point.
The gold.
Get a victory point. Go, Drew.
So I wonder if that can be worth it. I'm going to spend the 2 gold to build this, which is going to get rid of this. No, it can get rid of this. So it doesn't matter. And I get 2 stone and 3 victory points.
Food. To gain a gold and a victory.
Draw a card.
Stone. And this. 3 victory points.
Makes 3. Cool.
Use the gold mine to get a gold.
That could be about all I can do. I'll discard a card from my hand. You got how many cards in your hand?
4.
4. Yeah, you can discard a card too. He does. And a victory.
It's a bit rude. Draw a card.
So many people.
Get 2 people.
I can't use this gold for anything, can I? Except for stone, food.
Stone, food, or wood.
Wood. Use it for food. To make a deal. With that person.
Draw a card.
for a stone.
2 stone and a victory.
I'll make a deal and get a raise token. And a victory point.
I'm done.
Me too.
I'll raise this one. Get 2 guys. That's it. You guys are both done.
Now show us what your plan is.
Choose another one of those. Get a barracks. Spend 1 to get a raise token. I'll add a ruins. Use it straight away to get another raise token. Raise that. Katana maker. Spend the gold. Spend a stone to gain a raise token and a victory point. And then I'll just make a deal for that. Get another victory point.
Nice. So we get 2 for each of these and 1 for each of these?
Yep.
24.
How did we go?
So I raised, in my last few bits and pieces, I raised that of yours, gave you a wood
Mm-hmm.
trouble.
There's no victory points that add up at the end, is it?
Yeah, there is 2 points per action building, 1 point per common
There's
building.
2, isn't there? Did we work it out, did we? What we got?
Me and Drew did.
So you got what? 66.
But my cards were actually equal to yours, funnily enough.
You had 1 extra big building.
Right.
I only had 10. And you had... No,
Actually,
you had 12. Yeah. You had 2 extra.
31 and 25 is 56.
Yep.